switched off shortly. However, for all safety reasons, without losing battery,
Just lay him down here. Ow. We're gonna fix this, okay?
Nuts!
It's alright. Your leg's been really badly cut. We need to make a splint.
It hurts.
Here, touch around his leg. Wait, before you do that.
Hurry up, please! You found my brother!
Here, the splint.
Ow! Ow!
How'd you learn to do that?
Go, guys.
I need to find my brother.
No, stay here.
Ow!
I'll go find your brother. What's his name?
His name is Marcus. He's 11 years old. Thank you. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Everyone over here. We need to get everyone inside that hangar so that we can do a head count and find all the remaining missing people on the island. Why have you got your luggage? That should be the last of your priorities right now. There are people out there that need help.
This is why we're here. And that isn't luggage. When we weren't helping people, we were gathering all the food we could find.
Yeah, eventually all of us who aren't already dead will need to eat.
Okay, let's stay positive now. I saw a group of survivors gathering by the lake. A kid was helping them all to safety.
Everyone stay here. I'm gonna go check it out.
I'm coming with you.
I think as many of us as possible should stick together. Yeah, we don't know what or who is on this island.
I'm going. I'll search for more food and supplies on the way.
Great, grab a backpack.
We can't find any of the adults.
There is 170 in total, including pilot, co-pilot, the 3 stewardesses, and our guides. It was a 200-passenger plane.
How do you know? Do you have one of those photographic memories or something?
I remember because I always do an assessment of any possibly life-threatening situations that I get myself into. When I fly, I ask to meet the pilot to make sure he or she doesn't reek of alcohol or seem incompetent in the slightest.
So what do you make of the fact that we, crashed? Looks like your assessment failed you. If you were as smart as you pretend to be, we would be on our wilderness safari right now instead of here.
Well, actually, only 15% of planes crash at cruising altitude, which is where we're at. I'm guessing it was because of some mechanical malfunction or something, which is only 5% of crashes.
I'm Roxy. We've an abandoned hangar back there with a group of people. We want to get everyone together so we can get organised, find all the remaining survivors and get off this island.
Hey, those are mine.
I found them on the ground. They're for everyone.
These were my carry-on. They're mine.
This food is now public property. Anyone have a problem with that?
Hey, Mum, have those in my backpack too. That's not fair. Ryan, we should all share.
I'm not showing what's mine. Screw these people.
Hey, if you want to leave and try and survive out there on your own, by all means, go right ahead. We'd probably be better off, but if you're going to stay, then what's yours is ours, and that goes for everyone. Got it?
Fine. I'm gonna find a way out of this island. Juliet? You coming? Whatever!
Quiet! I think that people who aren't injured should try and find a way off this island. Or, at least, try and figure out a way to signal any rescuers that might be searching for us.
It's going to be dark soon. We should wait until morning. I don't think any of us should be going out after dark.
And what if there are people already out there searching for us?
She's right. We already sent the strongest people to look for survivors. Once they're back, we stay in, divide the food and water we have, and make a plan for what to do in the morning. I know we don't all know each other, but we need to stick together.
I'm with Amy. I'm not listening to this chick. There are plenty of strong people right in front of me. Who's with me?
I'm in. I don't want to stay here any longer than I have to. Right, mate?
Right, and I want to start putting together a sign or a signal so that Rescuers can see us from overhead.
Okay, you do that while we look for a way to get out of this place.
Well, that's a bad idea. A group of angry kids trying to strategize their way off a deserted island.
Guys, I think I know what this place is. If my calculations are correct, we crashed on the Olden Hill airfield base. It's been abandoned since the 40s. From what I've read about this place, it's got all kinds of ammunition, bombs, machine guns, and even vehicles buried on this island.
Well, I hope we're not here long enough to have to dig any of it up.
It's fine, I was probably just a kangaroo.
We gotta find the edge of this place to see if we can actually get out of here.
I'm going to go to that clearing over there and build a sign. Anyone good with making fires? As we're going to need one so helicopters and airplanes can see.
I can try. I made one back in Scouts.
We'll meet you at that clearing once we check this place out.
We found these two at the furthest point of the crash site. Tomorrow we should split up and look at the outskirts of the islands for possible survivors.
So that's 117 confirmed dead, 83 possible survivors, give or take.
Derek was starting a fire. I think we should have someone on watch making sure the fire's going at all times.
Good idea. I also want to send a group out to go scavenge for some edible food on the island. We don't have any weapons to kill animals, so we'll have to find a way to fashion some weapons together.
Hey, can we talk to you? Privately?
Anything you can say to her, you can say to all of us.
Well, we kept finding prescription bottles around the crash site, and the thing is, they all had the same prescription from one of the same two doctors.
This is dumb. Who cares? We need to be making a game plan, like who's doing what tomorrow? Hunting, gathering, searching.
Who is Cara Hessler?
I am. Why?
Thought you might need this. It says to take it 3 times a day, so... I take the same meds. My doctor is Dr. Siegel too. All white hair, has a lisp. His daughter is a doctor in his office too.
Yeah, that sounds right. In Wintonshire.
My doctor is Dr. Bashir. I remember Dr. Siegel was there too.
Yeah, you take Bacaspatate, prescribed by Dr. Siegel. We all take the same meds from doctors in the same office. That's crazy. I don't know what it does exactly, but it makes me drowsy, so I hate taking it.
My mom would say, "You don't really need it, sweetie. It's just a precaution, not a necessity." But my dad forced me to take it.
I stopped taking it a year ago, and nothing happened. Still living. I empty out the bottle once a month, so my parents still think I take it.
My parents would say it would make my genes stronger when I was younger. I don't think that's a real thing.
You see, this is what I was talking about.
Hey, guess what? This commonality doesn't help us get out of here or feed us.
Maybe we all share the same superpower. Or the crash happened on purpose, or never really happened, and...
The crash happened, and over 100 innocent people died. Sure does seem like we're all meant to be here.
I don't know. I mean, maybe not about the crash. That must have been an accident. But I think 30 people that share the same prescription by the two doctors can't just be a fluke.
Okay, whatever.
All right, everyone, quiet down. Let's talk about this more tomorrow. I think we all need to get some sleep. We divided up the food and water equally into daily portions, and Josh is going to disperse it to everyone equally. Yes?
Did you set aside some for my brother?
Why should he get any? He left to fend for himself, and on top of that, he was trying to be selfish and take food that was meant for the whole group.
Hey, you sound just as selfish as he did. And yes, Juliet, we set aside an equal portion for him if he returns.
And what if he doesn't? How long are we supposed to wait?
I guess we just wait to see where tomorrow takes us. And if we're still here, we can vote on things like that. Doesn't that seem fair?
Don't touch me.
Chill out. No one needs to get heated. You think you can lead this group? I'd love to see you try. Hi! Are you guys from the crash? Are you like native islanders? You're native islanders?
Really, Melissa? They're wearing normal store-bought clothes. They're definitely from the plane crash. What, do you think there's a Hurley on the island?
I don't know. Jeez, I didn't think about that.
Hi, I'm Jolene. Are there any more of you from the crash?
There's about 30 of us so far. Are you guys okay? You look pretty shaken up.
We were scouting the island and we found something. Look, it's hard to explain. Can we just show you?
I can come.
I should probably stay here and mind the fire.
Well, here. Take this.
Where'd you get that from?
I found it in my suitcase over there. You never know, right? Always travel with it.
No, you don't. Look at us now. We should probably get going.
Are you going to be okay? Do you know how to use that?
It may not look like it, but I was in Scouts too.
All right then.
Stop, Kelly, wait! Don't move. Trust us, it's not fun.
No, I'm gonna hang back here too.
Oh, what's up?
We couldn't get past this point yesterday. We saw some girl crying in the bushes and we couldn't get to her. This whole section of the island is surrounded by some kind of electric force field. Every time you go near it, you get shocked.
It's totally true. At first I thought they were hallucinating from drinking the water from that nasty lake over there, but then I tried too, and bam! I was out like a light for a solid 5 minutes.
Maybe you're just in shock.
No, it's true.
Okay, well it's gone now, so why don't we look for the girl that you were talking about?
Ow!
You stabbed me! Just missed my heart.
I'm sorry, are you okay?
Yeah, he missed his heart by miles. Yeah, mate, you only nicked his arm. You have terrible aim.
Hi, my name's Bradley. I think I saw you on the plane across from me. I just saw your head hit the seat in front. I was wondering if you were okay?
Do you have any food? Are you alone? Is there any other survivors?
Just give him a minute to breathe.
Yeah, he almost killed us with his poor knife skills.
Yeah, emphasis on the word almost.
Sorry, yeah, I go overboard sometimes.
Hey. We voted. You're lucky.
Good to see you, bro. I knew you, of all people, would survive.
Yeah, you on the other hand, you don't have a survivalist bone in your body.
Roxy. All my food is gone.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure. It was all in my pack.
All of my stuff's gone missing. Someone stole all my food.
We have a thief amongst us. My food's gone too.
They should suffer consequences.
I'll be happy to help with that. I think I know who did it.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay? No, I'm not!
Your head's bleeding.
Roxy! You are punks! Everyone stop! Gather at the other end of the hangar so we can have a civilized talk about this.
I need to leave my brother alone. He didn't do anything.
So, whoever wants to make a statement can raise a hand. We're gonna deal with this like adults.
But we're not adults. That's the problem.
Well, don't you think we should start acting like them before someone gets hurt?
Yes. Everyone's going to take a turn to speak, then we're going to come to a vote. Who wants to go first?
My brother is innocent. He never left my side the whole night. He's not a thief.
You have zero proof he did it. We can't just accuse someone of something over a hunch.
There's no proof. He didn't do it. So...
Yeah. Does anyone have proof?
Hunch or not, everyone needs to get in line. We can't just have people wander off and do what they please. So if Ryan needs to suffer to set an example, so be it.
That seems unfair. So he gets punished just to set an example?
I mean, he did try to take the group's food in the first place. So to me, it seems like he shows a pattern of selfish behaviour.
Yeah, Wedge had the food.
Hey, let's just get on with this vote, okay?
Fine. I vote to string him outside and let him rot there until he tells us where he put the
This
food.
is not how this is going to be done. If you don't like it, you can leave.
Maybe we should exile him. You know, let him survive on the island. It's a huge island.
I like that. We never have to see his face again.
Yeah, that's how it works.
It's not right. We should at least wait until we know what's going on.
You mean wait until we starve to death?
We already are. We only had enough food for the next few days anyway.
That's it. We're voting.
Wait, so we're either voting to string him up or exile him? Nothing in between?
Let's vote. All those in favour of banning Ryan from ever returning to camp, raise your hands. Okay. All those in favour of basically torturing Ryan without cause, raise your hands.
No! Absolutely not. You're staying here. It's much safer.
I'm safer with you. I'm leaving with you.
Run, Jules!
Get off him! Let him go! Get off of him! No! Get off of him! Get off of him!
Guys, this is a terrible idea.
Tie her up!
No, she's just a kid.
Get off of him! Let him go, please! Get off of him, please!
What are you doing?
If you tell anyone, we'll kill you and make it look like an accident.
Let me go.
You alright?
Yeah. You know, just guys being guys.
Yeah.
Jules? Jules!
This isn't good.
Are you okay?
I think it's time we intervene.
Don't you pass out on me!
But I thought you said you wanted to maintain a hands-off approach until they were in imminent danger.
Look at them.
Jules!
You don't think this qualifies?
Fine. But I'm sedating them.
Of course. But with what?
What? It's just a precautionary measure.
Can I talk to you?
Yeah, of course. What's going on?
I did something bad and I don't know what to do about it.
He's coming out of it. Administer another 500 cc's. He needs to be sedated immediately.
Administering as we speak. When are you planning on giving them the memory blocker formula?
Once they regain their strength, then they can keep it down.
Shh. This isn't working. Let me try. Try with my bare hands.
Savage.
Anything?
We've got something to tell you, but we can't make it obvious. We're being watched.
By who?
What are you guys talking about?
But we'll tell you everything now. We just got to keep it down.
Ryan? No, please, Ryan!
Hello, anybody in there?
Oh, Ryan, you're alright.
We're alright. You have something on your face.
You too. My head hurts.
Mine too. Where are we? Never been to this part of the island before. What's the last thing you remember?
Leaving the group. You?
Same. Look at my wrists. Yours too?
I don't remember eating these.
These are probably why we can't remember.
And these?
Something we definitely shouldn't forget. We should find a covered spot to think things through. I want to be prepared in case we encounter whatever or whoever did this to us.
That's where they were tied up, I swear.
Maybe they got out of the ties.
There's no way. Someone had to help them.
Well, at least they're down.
Hopefully they're safe. It's a bad idea to let them go out on their own.
I know.
This is a mess.
Which we have cleaned up. There's no way they have any idea of how those kids got cut down. They probably think it was another one from their group who gained a conscience.
What about the force fields?
Of the ones who encountered it, none of them seem too concerned about it. It's as if they think that it's either a figment of their imagination or a quirk of the island.
I say we give them weapons.
Weapons. Are you insane?
Those kids are starving. All the food and supplies that we had allotted for them burnt up in the plane crash. They don't even have weapons to hunt for prey. They will starve to death before they work out a way.
It's on you if anything happens. And I am not helping you, and you are on 24-hour surveillance if anyone is carrying any kind of weaponry. Where are the guns buried?
They're in Quad 5. Look, not only did we get lucky with this island being the only inhabitable land on the planet, but we have a surplus of buried weapons outside.
I'll disable Quadrant 5 shields and re-enable it after 5 minutes. Now radio me once you've reached the edge. Once you've unearthed all the guns and then cross back over, I'll enable it.
Okay.
What happened? Are you alright?
I think I got shocked.
By what?
I have no idea.
How?
I'm here.
What if she saw us on camera?
She didn't on the way in. Hopefully we get lucky again. If we stay and they find us, who knows what'll happen.
We need to go back and tell the others.
No way, I'm not going back there.
But there were adults on the island, adults with food and water, and they were watching us. Why, Ryan? Why were they watching us? What if we're in danger? We need answers. All of us. I'm going back with or without you.
Fine. I'm coming.
Hey guys! The thief has returned.
We have something important to tell you. I don't think anyone wants to hear it.
There's an office on this island. There are doctors there. Maybe scientists. Not sure. Two of them. They did something to me and Juliet. I don't remember everything, but...
They definitely did something to us. Here, we found these in their office. That could have come from the wreckage. Isn't there medical equipment on the plane? Or maybe there was a doctor on the flight. But we found them in their office. And they had food. Real food. And they were watching us.
What's this? Why are our names on it?
I told you, they're watching us. You see? They had monitors all over their office with surveillance footage of us. I would expect there to be cameras all over here.
This is crazy. If they have food and shelter, why aren't they helping us?
Because they're lying. Just want to find a way to get back in here. I'm not buying it.
There are guns too. I know where they are. I can show you.
And also, there's this sort of invisible force field around it. And if you come in contact with it, you get shocked.
What are we going to do with you?
Hey! They're telling the truth. At least about the force field. I experienced it.
Me too.
I was shocked by it. It's no joke.
I swear I saw a man carrying a rifle in the bushes.
I think we need some answers.
Yeah, I say we get the guns, let them take us to the so-called doctors, and if they exist, we get our answers.
At least if they're not lying about the guns, we'll have a way to get food.
Food? If we're talking about food, I'm all in. My ribs are sticking out. We need to eat.
All in favour of this mission?
Everyone keep your wits about you. I will do the talking. We don't need anyone acting erratic. We don't know what kind of artillery these people have. Hello? Is anyone in there?
I'm going out there.
To do what exactly?
We want to know why you're here. Why you're watching us.
They've got items from this office, which means they've somehow breached the perimeter, which means they know about us. 35 angry kids looking for answers is a scary proposition.
We know the force field's intact. You've just finished doing your rounds. So we just need to take a step back from taking any extreme measures. Just let me reason with them first.
All right. In case the reasoning becomes unreasonable.
Yes. You either know me or you know my partner. My father was a researcher. He studied people that had a rare gene that could fight off any disease. I was his first patient and Dr. Bashir was his second. Do you ever remember a time in your life where you were sick, had chicken pox, the flu, or even a little cough?
Did you purposely crash the plane?
No, the plane was supposed to land safely on the island.
I thought we were going on a safari.
No, no safari. See, you and all of us are very special. Even this island is special. You were brought here because you were the only living organisms on Earth that can survive this deadly outbreak. The world as you know it is now a complete wasteland.
Deadly virus? If there was one coming, then why didn't we hear about it?
Sometimes it's hard to convince the world of things they don't want to hear or believe.
Did this happen when we were here? And are our parents okay?
We are the only remaining survivors.
Anywhere? No one else? No plants? Animals? Bugs? People?
There were more of you, as well as supplies on that plane, but everything was destroyed in the crash.
You have food! Let us starve out here! Let us in!
We only had one case of food left that would last a week. We were relying on the supplies that you were bringing over on this plane for our survival too.
And you guys didn't have a plan B? You're scientists.
Why don't you take down your force field and we'll talk it out?
You took us from our parents. They're dead now? We want to know why we couldn't say goodbye.
Your parents wanted it this way. These are letters from each one of your parents. Put your guns down and we'll put ours down so you can read the letters.
We instructed your parents to add something private in there, so only you would know.
Please, just read these. I really think you're going to find comfort in them.